See now Dr. Florian Congali on a motorboat. So this is a different site, Dr. Florian. What are you doing on the boat? Where are you right now?
Well, we're in the Danube River, riding a boat, as you see.
Very good. And what are you doing with the boat in the Danube River? Is just for leisure, or are you going somewhere for a meeting?
No, this is just for leisure here. We just finished the meeting. We are so you can see around.
Well, that black tower is the hotel you were staying, right? The big black tower, the tall tower. Beautiful.
That's why I am with a tie and with the ID of the event. So
Interesting.
this is very good after lunch. Relaxing after we've been in the meeting since 8. This is now almost 2 p.m. here, 1:45. So this is the Danube River, and you never had miss a chance to be in a boat on Danube River, and you are guiding the boat.
Well, we've seen you on boats before, but never driving it. I mean, not driving, never conducting it.
Yes,
But it's good.
yes.
Wow, beautiful place, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
And you see
As we
machine.
wrote on the description, this is the second largest river in Europe, one of the most important in the world, by the way.
And they are trying. They keep it so clean. You see the machines there. They clean the water. There are many
Oh,
machines there
interesting.
right now cleaning the water from algae and so on. You see, they collect it. There, you can see probably about 10 machines specialized on this.
Interesting.
So that was I told you.
They collect debris from the river or from the
exactly
bottom
here,
of the river.
From the river. You see it now. You see,
Yeah.
it has collected and it's bringing it there. Do you see there? You are in the
Not very
right
clearly.
time.
Yeah. Ask
Nick. Show
Nick
the
to hold
show
still,
how they are
because if he
cleaning.
moves fast,
Exactly.
we can't see. Oh, now we can see. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, now we can see. Wow, a lot of dump, huh?
Yeah.
This is
So
from
they're
the
doing this
bottom of the river, probably.
not from the bottom, from the surface. They don't go to
From
the
the
bottom.
surface.
Yeah, from the surface. They are removing it from the surface.
Wow.
So this is the technology to keep the things clean.
I see. This is
That's
sustainability, right, Dr. Florian?
exactly. So you in the previous where we were, you told me that you don't see people swimming. We're not yet there, but they are cleaning all the day, every time. But still, it's not as clean as to swim. Probably
Yeah,
not
because we
here
saw
in the
Copa
city.
Beach, right? Was the name of the
It's a
place?
Copa Beach. It's a
Copa
Copa
Beach.
Beach.
Yeah,
Copa
it's
Beach.
even
Yes,
named after Copacabana, probably.
I
And
guess
you,
so.
as
It's Copa Beach.
a citizen of Rio de Janeiro, an honorary carioca, you
Yeah,
went there and prestiged the Copa Beach.
exactly. So I'm from Copacabana Beach to Copa Beach.
Yeah. Well, this is very interesting. So probably they get the water, their drinking water from this river.
Could be. You can clean it.
Probably. Yeah. That's why
Today
they
with the
keep it so
technology,
clean.
you can clean even the toilet water and make it drinkable.
Yeah.
But
Well, but you're drinking Coca-Cola. You should be drinking water. Then it's healthier. We are advertising for Coca-Cola. Yeah. We're advertising for Coca-Cola. Yeah. And talking
so
about water.
we should advertise the river here. I'm
Yeah.
filling it with the water.
Okay. Oh, it's so dirty. It's so dark. No, just kidding. Well, okay. But it's something interesting, Dr. Florian, just to mention, because in the 70s, 1970s, when this process of cleaning rivers around the world, yes, especially in Europe, this process started in Europe. Many of the main rivers in Europe were very polluted. Yes, very dirty. And right now, you see that this made it possible that we have rivers like the Danube today,
Mhm.
very well preserved. Even I can see, are
Mhm.
those swans swimming?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There are two.
Yeah, you see swans swimming in a river. And I mean, this in the 70s, the pollution was very high. Probably this wouldn't be possible. But nowadays, you have fish, you have beautiful animals like the swans there. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, it is possible to live, to have a big city, a developed city with sustainability, right, Dr. Florian?
Sure, sure, sure. And the technology provides that. Make it simple, much simple and possible and simpler, possible and simpler.
If you start protecting the nature does the work itself and keep it clean, right?
Yes. Well, but you have to cohabitate with the nature. So cohabitation is always a cause of waste, cause of pollution. But it's a question how you manage it.
I see.
It's a question how you manage it. So
It's not a
that's
matter
one of
of
the point.
it's not a question of not producing waste, but how you treat the
No,
waste, right?
no, exactly, exactly. The waste is there everywhere. Nature in itself produces waste. The issue is how you do it, how you manage it,
Because
how you manage. This is sustainability. How you manage it. How you use technology. How you use the policies. How you use the means that you have in this disposition to have three economic growth, which produce waste, environmental protection, how you treat the waste sustainably, and quality of human life. Human life produce waste. The issue is how you treat this waste. So the issue is not to produce waste. It's impossible. But the waste is in itself waste. It is in itself. Um, uh, Primary materials to produce secondary other new materials, other products. So this is a sustainable way of doing it. I can run
and
a little bit faster to see.
one
But
thing that amazes me, Dr. Florian, I've known you for 6 years now. Yes, we've been
yeah,
having a lot of contact and talking a lot and discussing about many situations. But one thing that really amazes me, the first lecture I watched by you, yes,
yeah,
you said that the if you think sustainability as many people think, yes, the most sustainable way would be a mass suicide, then exterminate the human race from Earth. So then we would never leave carbon footprints anymore. But you go
it's
in the
good
other
about this.
direction, not polluting less, but dealing this waste, this making the industrial production more sustainable. Yes, involves
Yes, because it's
sustainability in the
impossible not to
process.
produce waste.
And this is what
Impossible
SIPS
not to
is all
produce
about.
waste.
Tell us a little bit about
Exactly.
SIPS, because you talked
It,
about many of the most polluting things, like batteries, for example. You deal with it in SIPS.
yes. Well, we have a specific symposium on recycled batteries and secondary batteries, meaning producing batteries from secondary materials of previous batteries. And this is the beauty of it. So it's impossible. That batteries have a limited life. So always comes a point you have to landfill or to reuse them. Reuse them not mechanically, but chemically, physically. Not only physically, but chemically. So basically, you recycle the batteries, and by recycling batteries, you 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 extract the primary materials to produce new batteries, like
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
like uh, lead, so everything that you can
Yeah,
do is
lithium,
you can
lead,
do.
etc.
It depends. If the battery is with lead, you extract lead and you reuse it. Lead, for example, is 100% reusable as
I
long as you
see.
you recycle it.
So when you
So
reuse it, you have two advantages. First, you don't dispose lead in the nature, right? And second,
exactly,
you don't have to extract more lead from nature. So the
exactly.
recycling
Well,
has two things, right?
yes,
You
exactly.
you you extract less, you pollute less in the mining process, and
Exactly.
also you don't pollute when it becomes a waste. Like you don't pollute
Perfect.
the rivers and the bodies of water,
Exactly.
because it ends up
Exactly.
going to
Exactly.
the water, right?
Yeah. So, and lead is a dangerous material. If it enters to the water and to the nature, is dangerous for human beings. However, it is very useful for batteries and is really replaceable. It can be replaced by lithium, but there is not enough lithium in the world to replace at least the entire lead used in the battery. So, a dangerous material for human life. If you do not use it, you don't have batteries. If you use it and you properly recycle it,
Hmm.
then it is even you have a balanced things. You balance things in a proper way, and you take advantage of everything.
Oh, very, very good, Dr. Florian. There's a boat near you guys there.
Yes, yes. There is
Yes.
another boat. Yeah,
Well, this is a weekday. Probably on the weekend, you have more boats on the river, because I
oh
seriously, when
yeah,
you
yeah,
told me
there's
you would be in the river, I thought, even when you walked on the river, I thought there would be
yeah,
many sailboats and many motor boats just for fun. But a weekday, usually it would have less. It's expected to have less, right?
yes, yes. It
Probably
is
on the
about
weekend.
three.
What's the temperature there?
Yes,
Because it's a blue sky, very beautiful day, but
it is. Look at beautiful things coming here close to us.
yeah, the swans. Look at this.
It's 21 degrees Celsius.
21 degrees Celsius.
Yeah,
You know that in Brazil, we usually say that, well, this is not a duck. Yes, it's a swan. But when you
yeah,
see two ducks swimming, you see it's like a 22. Because when you look at the swans now, they look like a number two, depending on the angle.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's 22.
And there in the front, where you see that is Copa Beach. Where are the
Oh, it
red
was
umbrellas?
very close to your hotel. You mentioned it, but like we couldn't have
Yeah,
the idea at night.
yes, that's the Copa
So,
Beach.
so that night we broadcasted. You were on the right side of the river, right?
Yes.
So
No,
across the
no,
river from the tower.
exactly.
Okay, and the beaches on the side of the tower,
On the side of the
the same
tower.
margin of the tower. Okay, okay.
Exactly.
But
Exactly. That's
we couldn't have this at least I couldn't have this perception when you were
yes.
walking at night.
Yeah, it was dark. But you can see now. You can see all the umbrellas
But
there.
you're right. You crossed the bridge. That's the bridge you crossed, probably, right?
Yes. That's a pedestrian bridge.
And
Yeah.
it's a very wide thing. I didn't have this idea. The river is very wide in this point,
White
because you
meaning
crossed the bridge so fast that day walking.
yes. Well, there are two lines like that. There's one here on the other side. If you see the map, there are two like this with a
I
strip of
see.
land in between.
Oh, I see. I
So
see.
this is there. It divides in two. This is one part. The other part in this direction is another. It's a bigger way.
Dr. Florian, just a curiosity. I don't see big ships there. Don't they use it like
The big
for
ships are
transportation?
on the other side. That's what I'm
Ah,
saying.
on the other
There are
side.
two.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
So this is more like for leisure, right?
exactly. Well, I mean, there is
You
no
have a
big ships
canal
here,
on the
but
other side.
exactly. Well, that
Okay.
is
Okay. Okay.
supposed to be the one. So,
And what is
and
your schedule today? Are you going to?
we've finished today for today. Actually, we finished at 5:30. 5:30. Then we're gonna go to Styria. It is an organized trip. Styria is one of the regions of Austria in south of Vienna. We do not know the details. It is being organized, and we're gonna see. Uh, we will be only one day and 1 day and a half there, and then we return here on Thursday night, and Friday morning we'll be at University of Vienna, and if we have time, we are going to visit the city of Saint Florian.
Saint Florian.
Yeah,
Oh, yes. You've been there before. I remember that you have a picture. No?
not on the city. There are many statues of Saint Florian,
Ah,
but not
okay.
the city. It is a city called Saint Florian.
Very good. You have to visit that. We have to broadcast live from there.
Yeah, it's a city of Saint Florian. It's a small city south to Linz, and we are going to hopefully, if we have enough time, we're going to visit them. It's a couple of hours drive from
Hmm.
Vienna.
I see. I see. Very good. Very good.
So it's a Saint Florian city. It's a Saint Florian church. It's a Saint Florian. Everything is Saint Florian there.
Yes, yes. Well, you were named after the saint, right? After Saint Florian.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
Saint
and
Florian.
Saint Florian, for
So
whoever watches this and out of context, Saint Florian is the protecting saint of metals and fire, isn't it?
exactly. It's a patron saint of fire. It is considered the god of fire, meaning that protecting people from fire. Since it's a very old story from the Roman Empire.
I see. I see. Very good. Very good. Well, so when is that tomorrow?
Probably Friday.
Probably Friday.
Friday. Friday. No, Friday for sure. Tomorrow
Friday
we
for
are
sure.
in.
So
Yeah,
we have we have to broadcast from there. So we'll let you know. We'll tell our viewers when it's going to be broadcasted. But this is a historic broadcast. If I went to a Saint Mario, if I find a Saint Mario
yeah.
city, yes,
I think there
Mario.
is a Saint
Well, there
Mario.
is one in Ukraine called Mario Paul. So,
Oh, okay.
but I think it's a little. Unfortunately, it's been almost destroyed by the war. But if there
Okay.
is a city called Mario, whatever, I will be. I'm sure
Okay.
be there.
Okay, but this is the god of fire and metal, so I'm also a metal scientist, chemistry of metals, etc. So
And you are a metallurgic engineer, or originally, aren't you?
metals, yes. Well,
Metals.
one part of that, yes, metals, yeah.
Yeah, your bachelor
So
degrees in
yeah,
metals, right?
yes,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So this is very significant. So
Yeah, it is
I'm
for
I'm
sure.
I'm speaking on the
Amazing.
point of
Is it
view
the
of the
first
saint
visit to Saint
in
Florian?
in the city, yes, but the statues of Saint Florence are everywhere. For example, not yesterday, a couple of a week ago, I got a photo from Czech Republic. They were, we have the Kolomaznik International Symposium on Recycling in Phuket, Thailand, in SIPS, and he is
Yes.
one of the symposium is named after him. They were celebrating his birthday. I think it's 83 birthday, and they were drinking another Saint Florian wine produced. No, sorry, the wine was not called Saint Florian. It was a wine produced in Saint Florian Winery in Czech Republic, and they sent me a
Wow.
picture of that
Interesting.
Saint
Interesting.
Florian bottle. So it's another winery there. It's called Saint
Hmm.
Florian. In 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 France, we had a cocktail Saint Florian. Two
I
cocktails. The
remember. I
cocktails were
remember.
named
It
Saint
was like
Florian. But here,
sparkling
but
water.
yeah,
No, it
yeah,
was a
in
wine.
Nancy. No, it was no. It was 40%. It's a kind of gin, gin. So it's kind of gin, 40%, kind of similar to vodka. It's 40%. This is a wine, but not the name of the wine is Saint Florian. It is the name of the winery
I
that
see.
produces this wine. And probably next visit to Czech Republic, they told me we're gonna visit that winery. It's called Saint Florian Winery.
I
So
remember that
basically,
we had
yes,
a meeting, a dinner meeting, me and you in
yeah,
Rio de Janeiro with some Russian business people, and
yes.
they mentioned something about Saint Florian near their city. I don't remember where the city was, but it was near Moscow, I think.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Yeah, but they had
I
something
have I
there.
have missed that. I have missed that.
Yes.
So
You
this
should
is
check on that because there's some. I don't remember exactly if it was a statue or like a park, whatever, but it was named after Saint Florian For sure. I'm going to
Right.
check it out. And I'm going to tell you. You
Yeah.
should have like a memorabilia, like Saint Florian around the world.
Well, we're going. Hopefully, we're going to go there on Friday. But I mean, we are in the boat here. What is the reason of the boat? Also, it was to make a point. To make a point in Phuket, we will be organizing boat trips like this,
Oh,
and there is a
interesting.
magnificent place. Why? Because it always ships. It is hard working during the day, and in the evening or in the good timing, we
I
organize
see.
very good activities for the networking, and this is we are really known for this.
I
So
see.
it is a good it's a top of the size in various disciplines,
I
and
see.
at the same time we have a dinner and a show every night, and then we have activities, extracurricular activities that were like this, and we are organizing both trips um, uh, in the area of the hotel, in the area of the hotel. So
Wow.
this is uh, because again, scientists are we give the option of to scientists
Yes.
to enjoy. So
Because this is
prof-
something that usually scientists spend a lot of time in laboratories, right, Dr. Florian?
exactly. So this way they have the chance not only, we try hard because sometimes I remember Professor Jean Marie and Professor Christian Amatore. They were saying that it's hard people to believe us that we are working so hard in these very nice places because they basically we start working at 8 and we finish at 11 or midnight with the activities and so on. But
Exactly.
it's also
Exactly.
so. In their interview, some they mentioned it's very hard people to believe us that how hard it is working. But it's because of the nature, because of the good places that we are, because of
Mhm.
the extra energies, extra inspiration people get in beautiful places. So this is the point. This is not by chance, but this is intentionally to give people the
Mhm.
opportunity to enjoy, and this is part of sustainability. So first we have economic growth, protection environment, but quality of human life. The best the quality of human life, the best we will be able to the best the efficiency of the work of the human being in terms of technology and development of society and protecting the environment and economic growth. It goes forward. So you
I
remember
see.
the best inventions or the best ideas in the world sometimes are in so-called retreat gatherings when you treat in a good place and you discuss in a good humor.
Like
And this
you focus 24 hours on that.
exactly in
And
the
a
retreat
good
places.
atmosphere, a good environment, a good place, a
Ex-
paradise. It helps
and
you
this
to
is
have great ideas also. You're
ex-
talking about this. Let me show two pictures of Phuket. Yes, about
yes,
see what in terms of nature. I'm not saying showing the hotel. Yes, so I'm
yeah,
showing here this. This is a very beautiful place of Phuket here, very traditional.
yeah.
And you see a little boat there with some people. Let me zoom in. This is what you expect to have in Phuket. A boat tour like this, a boat like this in a paradise islands like this. Look at the color of the water. The water is transparent. It's beautiful. So it's the perfect place to start the day to maybe swim a little bit, then go to a big auditorium and have a plenary lecture with the science with a Nobel Prize laureate. He is a Nobel laureate, and then have a magnificent lunch. Yes, and then work in the afternoon with many symposia. It's how many symposia total?
48 symposia.
48 symposia. So
48.
you're going to find, if you are a scientist, an engineer, an executive from a big corporation, and or even a political leader, yes, you're going to have a lot of activities, professional activities. When you finish,
Yes.
go to that beautiful ocean again. Let me show you the picture again. Go to this beautiful ocean again, yes, and just have a quick swim in this transparent emerald water, yes, and at night, the evenings at sips are very amusing because you always have a cultural activity together
We
with
have a dinner.
a great
We have a
dinner.
dinner every night.
Yeah, great
And
dinner. But it's not only eating, it's not only good food. The food is
no,
fantastic, but you have something. You have a debate on a scientific thing. You have a cultural show, a typical show. You have uh, interaction. People can network because networking is very important. We talked about this
yeah,
another day. 95% of all academic works stay in academia, don't come to the real world. Let's call it the outside world. Yes,
that's
it it,
correct.
it
That's
doesn't
correct.
become innovation to people. And this is
That's
what you
correct.
do. You put these people together on the same table. You have like 8 people, 10 people sometimes, and mix there. You have a politician, you have an engineer, you have a scientist, you have a businessman. Yes, all of them talking, and then this networking, it becomes much easier for scientists, for engineers to promote their work, to promote the innovations that society deserves. Am I right about this, or am I overestimating?
Correct. It's no, you are perfectly right. So that's what is happening in all our events. That there are many international there all the bridge, all the gaps between countries, between science, science disciplines, and all other gaps are bridged in SIPs, and it is the source of many international cooperation,
Yes.
international, multidimensional, multi uh, multinational, multidisciplinary,
Hmm.
and multicultural. So there are many joint projects being developed in every year in SIPS. So this time we have a record of 9 Nobel laureates. We
Yes.
have two former president of American Chemical Society. We have
Hmm.
the current president of European Research Council coming,
Okay.
and we have a couple of presidents of university, including the president of Singapore, NTU, Subra Suresh, Professor Subra Suresh. He used to be, uh, you know, uh, director of National Science Foundation of United States, appointed directly by President Obama,
Okay.
uh, and now he's president of NTU. All these people are coming, not in Zoom, in person, and will have the top of the
Because Zoom,
scientists.
you miss the most of you miss two important from Zoom. With Zoom, first, the networking. You cannot really network Zoom. This is the fundamental thing. And the second thing is the
Exactly,
paradise.
exactly.
You can watch a video from Phuket, but you're not going to smell the ocean air. You're not going to see the transparent water. You're not going to interact as you can. And this is important for inspiration, isn't it? It's not only a
Yes,
matter of
yeah,
it's not only a matter of tourism, it's a matter of inspiration, basically.
no, exactly, exactly. And this is well understood now. In the beginning, people were saying this, but now it is very well understood. It is very, very well understood. Actually, Professor Jean-Marie gave us an interview. It is not public yet. And one of the issues he mentioned is this: what is missing in Zoom meetings? And it is very, I'm not going to mention because it will be in the interview soon, public. But this is a very good ideas on him why Zoom meetings are not effective and efficient. So this is now well understood. In the beginning was considered like an advantage, but now it is the majority doesn't like Zoom meetings. You know,
I see.
so
Dr.
this is
Florian,
this. Yeah,
uh, uh, we are getting, I believe we've had 30 minutes of broadcast so far.
exactly.
We're still going to have some meetings, but before we finish, I'd like to show it. Since we're talking about SIPs, two ads to film short
Yeah.
films you
Just
produce.
before no, no, just before going, I want to say, I wanted just to make the point.
Yeah.
Uh, this is Vienna. This is Danube River. Is this a good place for SIPs? This is, I'm directing this to all our attendees, to all our people that are viewing, and to have their view on this.
This is a
This is
great thing.
another.
So if you think Vienna is a great place to hold sips, look at this paradise place. Just write in
Yes,
the comments. You think, but
exactly. We need,
this
we need.
it depends. What time of the year would it be? Because sips is usually at the end of the year, so it's the
October,
weather
November.
will be the same, right? In November, for
Oh,
example, it's going to be a little colder.
little bit colder. This is another issue, right? But there are positive, negative things, and this is one of the things that we like to mention to people. So, any impression? What they say?
Oh, I'd love
You know,
to have it in Vienna. It's a beautiful city, and
exactly.
chilly weather is good. It's great. It's not probably in November in Vienna. You're going to have close to zero, but you're going to have lots of winter activities that are fantastic, right?
So this is an idea to think about. Food for thought.
Yeah,
So this
food
is
for thought.
it's there are many advantages, but also the advantages normally we do in the beach, on the beach, and when it is in Europe is cold, we go at the nice swimming places like Rio de Janeiro.
Well, but you have Copa Beach there. We've seen it. If you do it in Vienna, it's going to
Yeah,
be you can have the party in Copa Beach. It's
yeah,
going to be a
yeah,
little
sure, but
colder.
yeah, but that's not the same. So, but anyway, there are other advantages of Vienna because the history rich, one of the richest cities in the world in terms of history. So that's food for thought. It's nothing decided yet. This is just an idea, and that's what we are. We are not promoting, but just as an option. Okay, and we'll make a survey and see. So anyway, on
Well, this is something
2023.
even we would like to, if you are watching us now live or later, yes, just write in the comments your opinion. Do you think Vienna would be a great place for a SIPS? Yes.
Yes, this will be
And
an exception again because normally we do on on the beach. I mean, in the beach on the sand, so always on the resort. And then this will be a deviation from our past and history of our DNA. But sometimes exceptions are good. Anyway, we have not decided. Nothing has been decided. In 2023, it will be in Central America. It will be either Panama or Punta Cana.
very good.
So, but this year we plan in advance. This could be
Mhm.
2024 in Vienna. It's not decided. It's just an idea. We're gonna take a survey of people, and we will decide.
I
So
see.
the story of SIPS will continue, and it's as international as it is, always in different places,
Hmm.
with good results and multi-dimensional projects between different states, different countries, different disciplines. So this is the history and this is the future by raising the bar. So basically, that's it. So what did you want to show? What
Oh,
did
I'm
you want
going
to
to
show
show two
about?
movies, but just a comment. I know that uh, science is very important on the decision. 8, 9, 10, 11. So just to mention that Austria ranks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Austria is the 10th country in the world with the highest number of Nobel laureates. Just a curiosity, 22
Yeah.
of them have received 22 Austrian citizens received the Nobel Prize already so far
Mhm,
from the
mhm.
beginning. So it's a top 10. It's not a big country. Population is not so big, but I mean, in percentual terms, it's a very high
Yeah.
percentage.
It's
Yes.
about 10 million people around.
Yeah, and you have 22 Nobel Prizes.
Yeah.
So one Nobel Prize for what? 500 people? 500,000 people?
Yeah.
Just curiosity, Brazil has 220 million people. We don't have a Nobel Prize, a Nobel
Oh,
Laureate.
yeah, but well, tell you something. We have many people coming from many universities from Vienna in SIPS, but the Brazilian presentation has been one of the best.
Yes.
In any there have been many Brazilians coming in many SIPs. For example, since 2015 in Antalya, Turkey, there were many Brazilians.
Very good.
In, in
And we
2016
cannot
in China.
announce it yet. We cannot announce it yet, but a major company from a major institute from Brazil is going to be present in SIPS, yes, by the end of the year, and probably very likely that in 2023 they are going to organize an international symposium. I cannot tell much, because if I do say more, I will tell everybody who it is, and it's
Yeah,
under.
don't spoil it. Don't
Yeah,
spoil it.
we cannot mention it, but it's
Look
getting
how,
bigger.
again, because you are here, look how they are cleaning.
Oh, now we can see.
Daniel.
Wow, yeah. Just tell Nick to stop there so we can see the whole process.
Yeah, I'm stopping here.
Yeah, I stopped there so we can see the whole process, because it was very far at that time.
Yeah, you see that here.
Wow, it's incredible. They get it from the surface of the water, right?
Yes, from the surface, you see?
Yeah. It's like teamwork. One cleans, the other collects
exactly.
it, right?
They collect it. This is how technology helps.
Yeah, because imagine if you didn't have this trash would be floating on the river.
It's impossible. You cannot clean it. Still,
and I cannot see it from here. Is it organic material, or is it like
it's organic.
Plastic bottles and things like this?
No, there are no plastic bottles. It's organic. It's just
organic, right?
Just
like algae and things like this.
Exactly.
Okay. Very interesting. Very. But let me show here the videos. Yes, these are two promotional videos that have been produced. I'm going to show first the first one. Okay.
Well, which one you are showing?
The first one. Well, this is the first video, the one that has the girl with those goggles, and she's typing and looking at the word sips and all that. And I'm now going to show the second one, the second video. Oh, there's Nick. Hi, Nick.
Yeah,
just say hello to Nick. Yeah,
he says hello to Nick.
Yeah, okay. And the second video now, Dr. Florian.
Okay.
So that's it. If you want more information about SIPS, flogen.org-SIPS 2022. But one thing we've seen on this second video, Dr. Florian, 360-degree approach. What is this? Tell us a little about this.
Well, to make it in simpler terms before we finish, it is like this. So human life, humans, everything in this world, it serves human, When you say we are serving to future generation, which means what? It means for humans. When we were trying to save the planet, although I don't know why I like this term, but it is for humans, for the future generation. So a human being, has a 360-degree, approach, meaning that we need metals to produce, cell phones, to produce everything, to produce the boats, to produce this. And for this, we need mining, we need mineral processing, we need smelting, converting, refining to produce the metals, and then recycling the metals. And then with these metals, we do what? Not only metals and not metals, all Mendeleev tables. We do
Materials.
we use materials. Now we have artificial hearts. We have many things doing through materials, indirect service to human life. And then we have nanomaterials. We have nanotechnologies. We have we have medicine. The medicine today cannot function without technologies. So it cannot function without technology. It cannot function without chemistry and pharmacology. Pharmacology is a chemistry. Chemistry applied to human body, to the medicine. So so all this is a 360 degrees. If we want to send a human being in another planet, all this aspect, this is
even the legal aspect, right?
Even the legal aspect,
because you have to put down in contracts and all that. It's not only a good idea.
Exactly, the contract,
communication, everything,
communication, IP rights, and patents, all this. So we have a specific. This time we have a law symposium dedicated to famous lawyers from Washington D.C. Nolan International Law Symposium on sustainable development. So it is dedicated to him. Previous year, we had dedicated a symposium dedicated to a famous lawyer in California, in California. And so McNeil International Symposium. And by the way, I want to congratulate McNeil because after a symposium dedicated to him, he became president of Bar Association of Beverly Hills in California. And now he is vice president of a bigger firm that came up of a merging of his firm with another firm, and he is vice president of international relations of this firm. So everything that starts from SIPS looks up and up and up. Most of our honorees have been taken other awards, continuously after. I can tell you something,
you're talking about raising the bar. So far, you've had over 30 Nobel laureates speaking at SIPS,
exactly.
right?
Exactly, 23.
23.
23. But just one, we organized a symposium dedicated to an engineer. It's 85 years old, from Toronto. He got very emotional when we organized his symposium to him, and he got Frey International, Sustainability Award. And in his interview, it is in our website in 2016 in China, in Hainan Island. He mentioned that when you work on the lower levels of society and engineering, you just think about that, and you never think about any award. So that's why for him, he became so emotional. The interview is in our website. He was honored by the one I asked. It was the first award he got in his life, for 83 years old.
Amazing.
And what happened after he got the award in Hainan in China in SIPS 2016 in October, and the next year the Canadian Institute of Mining gave him 2 awards.
Great. So it took him 83 years to get a award. And
after honoring by SIPS, after honor, we opened his door.
Yes.
And the Institute gave him 2 awards at the same time, almost about 10 months later. And Excellent. This has happened with many. We have a specific site in our website on Slogan Award winners get further recognition. There are many there. You can see there. And then
this is great. We have to do a program about this. Let's talk only about this, about further recognition, because everybody. I'm Mario again, Mario Liniades from Cabo Frio. We had a technical issue with Dr. Florian Congoli. We see a picture of Phuket Island, the beautiful sea there. Just to remind you that in November, late November, early December, the largest event about sustainability, innovation, and technology is going to take place in Phuket Island. It's going to be SIPS 2022. For more information, just visit the website flowgen.org SIPS 2022. That's it. I'm broadcasting from Brazil, and Dr. Florian from Austria in the Danube River had a technical issue, and we'll be back soon. Yes, as he said on Friday, he's visiting St. Florian, and we are going to broadcast from there definitely. Okay, this is Mario Linares again from Cabo Frio, and I'd like to wish you a good day. See you next time. Bye bye.